What's up, children of the sun? This is your boy, Montre Bible, your metaphysical advisor, and I will be doing a full moon reading for March 2019. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we have a full moon happening on March 20th and 21st. Usually the full moon takes about 2 days. And it's really important. The sun will be in Aries, the moon will be in Libra, and I want to make it as simple as possible for you guys. Okay, so we have a numerology. This is a universal 6 month, and the universal 6 month is about harmony. It's about taking care of your responsibilities, the things that we see, but it's about balance. And the full moon is in Libra, which is about balance. And on top of that, it's an equinox happening right there. So we have the equinox, the full moon in Libra, and the universal 6 month. It's all talking about balance. The universe is telling us we need to balance out our energies, okay? We have the sun moving into Aries. And so it's all about me, and my ego and how I feel about things. And the sun in Aries can be really strong, okay? So you got that, okay? And then we have the March 20th is a universal 8 day. So universal 8 day is all about power. It's about your finances, it's about your money. It's about, everybody's gonna be feeling that energy. Okay, so on March 20th, I don't know if you get paid on that day, or somebody owes you some money, or if you haven't paid your school loans back, I don't know, but it's all about money and power and all those kind of things. So that full moon is going to come out with some fire on March 20th. As it moves into March 21st, we start feeling that Libra energy a little bit more, where we go into a universal 9 day. This is all numerology. Universal 9 day, everybody's going to be feeling you need to finish something. It's a great day to finish any project that you haven't finished. If you started something, you need to finish it on the 21st. Okay, so mark that on your calendar. It's about harvest. Is there something that you've been planting seeds toward? This full moon will bring that into fruition. You'll start seeing the product of all the things you've been working on through March. It's also about giving back. It's a humanitarian energy. So you may, especially with Libra, Libra's about the diplomat and helping people. So you may feel that feeling that you need to give back to the world, and that kind of feeling, okay? You may feel inspired by something. You may feel some little wisdom. Speaking of which, don't forget guys, I am an author. So if you guys check out my book, Heaven's Ghost, it's on Amazon. Shameless plug. Alright, so let's go to the animal oracles. I'm a writer, okay? I gotta promote my stuff. Alright, so remember, we're at a 6 month and it's about balance. So let's see what the animal oracles have to say. Oh, before I do that, I wanted to show you guys what I got for my birthday. Look at this. I got a singing bowl. And I'll go ahead and play it for my birthday this past week. So let's go ahead and play that and get this energy right. So I got that for my birthday. So that's really awesome. Awesome little gift. So let's go to the animal oracles. Do you feel a little bit peaceful? It's supposed to align your chakras, so that's really cool. Uh-oh. We got 3 or 4 cards. So the first cards that I've gotten for the animal oracles is the groundhog spirit. It's time to let go. Some of you guys need to hear that message. The groundhog spirit, time to let go. And the groundhog is known for telling you when winter is coming or when spring is coming and the change is coming. And now it's telling you it's time to let go. And then we have the 3, armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. Armadillo spirit is telling us to set healthy boundaries. We also have the dragonfly spirit. Truth, it sends illusion. So don't fool yourself. If something's getting your attention, make sure you hold on to your truth. And the brown bear spirit is saying, take a time out. So I got 4 messages at once. So whoever that's resonating with, those are the messages for you. Maybe it's one of them, maybe it's all of them. But so far we've got 4 messages. And I think they all resonate really to certain different people. Time to let go, set healthy boundaries, truth transcends illusion, and take a time out. Because I think this is what kind of relates to a little bit of everybody. So let's see. Let's go to astrology. Let's see what astrology has to say. So we're gonna start with Libra first, okay? Because Libra, you're having a full moon in your first house, and this is about the full moon is in your first house of yourself, and the sun is in your 7th house of your relationships, and you're an air sign. This is the moon card. I got this. The moon card says the illusions. I think, Libra, you're trying to balance out your sense of self with the illusions and the things that you don't know about your relationships. Okay? So, know when it's time to let go. Set healthy boundaries. Truth transcends illusion. And take a time out. That's what the oracles have to say. So I don't know what your emotions or what you've been dealing with emotionally, Libra, but the full moon is definitely going to empower you to balance that energy out on March 20th, okay? And this is everybody, but you in particular, you have that energy. Scorpio, the full moon is happening in your 12th house, and your 12th house is your spiritual house, the house of the subconscious. You're trying to balance that out with the stuff that you know about your work life, your things that you do every day. You got the Ace of Cups upside down. Something that you're emotionally drained about. Okay? You're tired. Scorpio, you feel like you can't do anymore. You feel like you can't love anymore. And maybe it's time to let go. Set healthy boundaries with that person. You know the truth. Stop fooling yourself, Scorpio, and take a time out, okay? All right. So you're emotionally distraught about whoever that person is, and I think it's probably a person. Sagittarius, the full moon is happening in your 11th house of your friends, your social life. You're trying to balance that out with your 5th house of romance. Are you falling for somebody that's in your friend circle? Or is a friend becoming a lover? Or is a lover becoming a friend? What we have here is the 5 of Swords. Sagittarius, watch out about being the smartass. Okay, Sagittarius? Because, yeah, you may be really smart, you may be really quick and witty, but don't try to win every battle. Try to balance out the things that you're saying, because Sagittarius can be bluntly truthful. So watch out. Maybe it's time to let go of always winning. Set healthy boundaries on your arguments and what the things you discuss. Yes, truth transcends illusion. You're always going to say the truth. Know when to take a time out. Know when to stop arguing about things, okay? Especially when it comes to romance and when it comes to your friends and your friend circles and the times when you're having fun. We're going to move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, this full moon is happening in your 10th house. Your 10th house is about your career aspirations and the things you want to do. And the sun is in your 4th house of family. So there may be some conflict or some pull with your family life and who you want to be in the career sector. What I get is the 3 of Cups reversed. The 3 of Cups reversed tells me that party time is over. Like maybe you've had too much fun. Maybe you've celebrated too much. And you're ready to focus. Or maybe you haven't had enough fun. You know, Capricorns can be the opposite. The energy that I'm getting with Capricorn is that maybe you haven't had enough fun. Because Capricorn energy, it can go one or two ways. I see 2 Capricorns. I see Capricorns who are partying too much, and I see another Capricorn who is not partying enough, who's not having enough fun, who's not being able to have fun. You're trying to balance out working on your career, trying to make something of yourself, and trying to be stable. Okay, so let go of the idea. Let go of that idea that you have about what you need to do and how you're going to do. Set healthy boundaries. You can have fun and still go to sleep at 10 o'clock. It's okay. Truth transcends illusion. Okay, and you know that having fun and staying out all night is not all that. And take a time out. You can have fun and still rest. Okay? If you get tired, let people know. Capricorn, that's just my advice to you. I don't know what's going on. But that full moon may be wild, and sometimes full moons make us want to hang out. Aquarius, the moon's in Aquarius. The full moon is happening in your 9th house. It's about balancing your beliefs and about what you're thinking about. So your beliefs and your thoughts. Your beliefs and your thoughts may be conflicting, Aquarius. You've got the 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles tells me that you have a desire to be in a place of comfort. You have a desire to see everything that you've created happen. And you believe it can happen, but maybe you're not seeing it. Or maybe, you know what I'm saying? It's something between your beliefs about comfort. And I did, the last reading I did about you is that you guys are having some financial issues. So it's about belief about where you should be in life and where your mind actually sees you in life. So this could be conflicting with you on the full moon. So it's time to let go of this ego, of this mindset of that you can't get it. Set healthy boundaries. If it's a financial issue, it could be about budget. Truth transcends illusion. But what is the illusion? What is the illusion that you're giving yourself? Is it about how rich you can be? So let's be truthful about our financial goals and what we're going to do. And then take a time out. Mercury is still retrograde. So especially with the finances, it may be that time to chill with the spending or just take a vacation. Pisces, this full moon's happening in your 8th house and it's balancing your finances or your sex life with what you value the most, with your income or what you value. Okay, so you got the 8th and the 2nd house. I see that you're coming out of poverty. That's good for you, Pisces. You maybe have had some money issues, but you're getting out of that place, okay? So I think this is probably a financial issue with you guys. Pisces, getting out of that financial issue. Time to let go. Time to let go of poverty, Pisces. The universe is taking care of you. Set healthy boundaries. Get a budget. Truth transcends illusion. I know you think you got all the money, but don't overdo it. Take a time out. Don't need to be everywhere. Don't need to spend money everywhere. Don't allow yourself to overspend, Pisces. Gonna move on to Aries. The full moon is happening in your 7th house of relationships. Aries, I've already talked to you about relationships. If you didn't see your reading, go ahead and look at that. You're balancing that with your sense of self. And you guys, with the sun in your 1st house, with the sun in Aries, you're gonna be feeling yourself. This is your birthday month, okay? So Aries, the advice. You got the Judgment card reversed. Please do not make a judgment, a prejudgment, too quick about whatever happens. It's about prejudging things. It's about being too quick to judge. And with the sun in Aries, Aries has a time, you guys can typically prejudge things or move to a judgment pretty quickly. Do not do that. That's my advice to you. It's time to let go, okay? Letting go could be the relationship, okay? It might be time to let go. Maybe you're gonna have a problem with the relationship. Or you need to let go of your ego. You got to decide, because it's the 7th house of your relationships and it's your ego. So it's either letting go of your ego or letting go of your relationship. Decide. Set healthy boundaries. If this is the person you want, you got to let them know you can't do this, but this is okay. Truth transcends illusion, especially when it comes to relationships. Don't put too much on somebody that they can't handle. Take a time out. Before you break up with that person, Aries, just take a break. Take a breather. Mercury's still retrograde. I'm just telling you guys. We're going to move on to Taurus. Taurus is in the 6th house. The full moon is in your 6th house of your everyday, your routine, the things that you do. Taurus, you know you got Uranus in your sign, so watch out. You're balancing that out with your 12th house of things that you don't know. Your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind. Knight of Cups. Taurus. There is some romantic feelings that you are having, and you need to balance out your romantic feelings that you are having with your everyday with your everyday life. So yeah, I think that's what's happening in your 12th house. Or you have somebody who loves you on the everyday, or you love somebody, Taurus. And that Knight of Cups, he's serious. It's a slow moving process, but it's something you can't think about. But then again, the message is maybe it's time to let go. Maybe it's time to let go of that love. Or Taurus, maybe your work life is conflicting with that love. Maybe it's time to let go of that. Set healthy boundaries. If your work life or your love life is conflicting, make sure you tell that person or you work it out with your job. What is the real truth? What are you fooling yourself about this relationship in your everyday life? What are you fooling yourself about your job? Maybe it's time to take a time out. Take a break. You're either taking a break from your job or you're taking a break from this thinking about this love that's you're not thinking about. You're trying not to think about, at least. Let's move on to Gemini. Gemini, the full moon is happening in your 5th house. Speaking of love, 5th house is all about love, romance, and creativity. The things that give us joy, you're trying to balance that out with your 11th house. I had a card fall out. Let me get it. Woo! We got the Ace of Wands. Gemini, you are hot to try for somebody. Ace of Wands is about energy. It's about the universe giving us a little extra boost. Okay? And again, it could be on the opposite end. It could be somebody who's very interested in you. It could be a friend that's very interested in you, and you may not have the energy because Mercury is retrograde and that is your ruling sign. So you're trying to balance out your energy in your romantic life with somebody that's in your friend circle or somebody that you feel social with. So Gemini, just balance out that energy. Don't get too tired. If you have the energy, don't wear anybody out. If that's the other person, don't let them wear you out. Just communicate. You're very good at telling people what you want. That's that. So balance out your energy with that. What the cards say, time to let go. Set healthy boundaries. Truth transcends illusion, and take a time out. Gemini, if you don't have all the energy, don't do it. Like I said, Mercury is retrograde. So it may be somebody coming to you who has more energy than you, and they want to do things and they want to hang out, and the full moon is like, yeah! But make sure you let them know, like, hey, I'm tired. I can't do it right now. Okay? It may make your relationship grow. Let's move on to Cancer. Cancer, you're familiar with the fourth house. The fourth house is about family. So this is where the full moon is happening. You're trying to balance out your family and your career life. I get the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is like you're trying to fight to stay on top, and this could mean your career. If you're trying to fight for your career, or you're trying to fight for your family life, or what you consider your family life, it could be either or. But I feel like there's some struggles that you're having, Cancer, that are kind of conflicting with that. So, and once again, we get the cards. It's time to let go. Maybe it's time to let go of so much control. Maybe you need to start sharing the energy. Set healthy boundaries. Truth transcends illusion, and take a time out. It's time to stop fighting, Cancer. And this is the message for everybody. Like, I think with the equinox and the energy, it's time to communicate that we're going through something, that you're going through an issue. In Cancer, and you particular, I think it's time that you communicate that you're struggling with something, you know. And because it deals with the fourth house and the family, you have those people there to help you. Okay? All right, Cancer. Let's move on to Leo. Leo, it's happening in your third house of communication in your mind. You're trying to balance that out with what you believe. And your beliefs are going to be a little bit stronger than your mind at that time. What I see is the Page of Pentacles. This could be somebody that is interested in you. And from the last reading that I did with you guys, there was somebody that was very interested in you. The Page of Pentacles is someone who's younger than you that could be really highly interested in you. It also could be another opportunity that could take you to a new level, that can make you feel youthful again. You're trying to balance what you think about a situation and between what you believe about a situation. And my advice is to let go of that ego of what you believe and just say, okay, look, I can do this, you know. Set your healthy boundaries and don't throw out the facts about somebody. If it's a person, okay, take time with them. Take time with them, take your time. If it's an opportunity, once again, take your time. Don't make any decisions about this person or opportunity until after Mercury goes retrograde, or after Mercury goes direct, excuse me. Sorry, guys. This is what I'm getting for Leo. And then finally, we have Virgo, you guys are trying to balance out what you value or your income with your either your finances or your sex life. Let's see where we're going with this one. Oops, the first card. Actually, I got 2 cards with you. I don't know if I should do both. I guess so. Virgo, I'm sorry. We got the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is somebody who is very attractive. This could be a male or female, it doesn't matter, but this is someone who is just very attractive, very sexual. As a female, you see she's very masculine. As a male, he would be just kind of just seductive. He has a kind of a feminine sexuality about himself. Like a cat. Okay. But also got the 8 of Cups. This also means that you're walking away from something, Virgo. You're trying to balance out your value system between your sexuality. It could be somebody that you've had a sexual relationship with. And you know what? The last reading that I did for the month kind of makes sense. It could be somebody that you've had a very highly sexual relationship with that has a lot of sexual energy with. And it's time to let go of that person. They came back. Remember that? Yeah. And set healthy boundaries. Let them know on the full moon. Truth transcends illusion, Virgos. And it's time to take a time out. Take a break for yourself, Virgos. You guys sent me a lot of comments on the last video, so I know what you guys got kind of going through. And this card's right here, kind of say it right here. That sexy little minx. And then you're just walking away from it. That was the last cards. Like, seriously. Wow. Virgo, you know, you guys, Virgos had the most hits on the last monthly video, so that's probably why y'all need to hear that. Those cards just popped out. Anyways, guys, if this resonated with you at all, please like this video, leave me a comment. It just only helps. And make something happen. Subscribe. Because if you don't do it, then who will? Talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoyed it.